Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Tomato Sandwich Grossness podcast. I'm your host, Eric.
Jessica.
And I'm not a fan of tomato sandwiches, and if you are, you're a degenerate.
I mean, I'm not either, but I really want one, so...
Degenerate. Thank you for joining us on the Midweek Chatterbox podcast. Okay, so did you have anything you want to start with?
Yeah, let's start with Animal Crossing.
Okay, let's start with Animal Crossing. Okay, what in particular?
Well, there's updates.
Okay, so you want to start about the updates?
Yeah.
So...
Which I'm hoping you'll tell me about.
So, over the course of April and the end of June, April 23rd through the end of June, there will be a set of 4 special weeks/days. One will be happening through April 23rd through May 4th. It's called Nature Day. And,
Earth Day!
Basically Earth Day. All your Nook Miles challenges will be focused on, like, nature stuff. So, like, planting trees and watering flowers. So, that should be pretty easy as long as you have lots of foliage in your town.
Nope.
I do not either. I have, like, 5 flowers and, like...
Actually, just, like, 2 days ago, I just now started going to, like, the extra islands that you can get with your Nook Miles tickets. Mm-hmm. And while I'm there, I'm digging up all the flowers there and planting them at my place.
Smart, because you're going to need those to get terraforming later.
Oh, fucking need it. Is that how you get it?
Yeah, so, like, you have to have a certain amount of trees, a certain amount of outside furniture, a certain amount of villagers in your town, and a certain amount of flowers in your town.
Villagers?
Yeah. So I think it's 8.
I don't want to do the work for the villagers, and I don't care about it.
I think it's 8 in total, and selling plots of land is like 10,000 bells a piece.
I have like 5 characters, and I'm okay with that. That's all I want.
You only need 3 more. What's the problem?
Ugh, fine.
I think it's 8. I'm not sure. Like, it could be 9.
Well, that's good to know, because I just want to terraform it before I start setting people up. But I guess I need to do the opposite.
Yeah, you have to set people up to be able to get terraforming, basically.
Alright.
So that sucks. But, I mean, terraforming is going to be worth it, and then you can just get over it and terraform. The next one, it's called the May Day Tour. It happens from May 1st through the 7th, and you can use this one-day May ticket at the airport to go to a limited time island. And it looks different than any of the other ones, and maybe or maybe not, there'll be a special visitor there. They haven't said anything about it. What?
I think I just saw that. I'm watching the video as we're talking. All I read about this update is that there is an update.
Great.
And I just kind of accepted it and ready for it, but I don't know anything that's happening. So it showed that island, I suppose, that's what you're talking about, where it's like darker colored trees and like darker colored ground. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked neat.
I don't know. I'll be interested to see what you can actually get on this limited one-time island. Or maybe interest in this limited time tour thingy will inspire a brand new update where we could go on more expensive Nook Miles trips that costs more miles to go to, maybe like extra resources, new materials, extra villagers, things like that, you know? Because I'm getting dick all from these last 20 or so islands I've been on.
Oh, you still get visitors on them?
I don't know.
You're supposed to?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because I'm not seeing them at all.
I'm not seeing them at all, and I haven't really like looked it up to see if that's the case or not. But I just generally know that like the first like couple islands I ever went to, there were people in there, and I don't know if that was scripted or not.
I'm still not playing it enough, I feel like, as everybody else, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've played it significantly less than what I was. Like, especially the Bunny Day thing that we alluded to.
Oh, yeah, but that's over.
It's over, and I still take it to work, and I play it on my lunch, and then I'll come home and play it a little more, but I haven't kept up with it. Like, I only played once today, and today was my day off.
Wow.
It is what it be. The next one, International Museum Day.
Ooh.
You can take part in a stamp rally. And you receive like a special stamp card, sort of like you did with that one event in New Leaf. You can view fish, insects, fossils, and collect stamps, and you can earn some sort of reward. They haven't alluded to what that reward will be yet, but I'm sure we will know.
The museum is my jam.
Museum is great. It's beautiful in every single way possible. It's probably the prettiest part of that game as of right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And like exploring it with friends and stuff, and like all the opportunities you have to like take photos and just hang out in there.
I haven't done any of that shit.
Oh, well then let's do it, Eric.
Why?
Me, you, your wife, and my best friend, let's all hang out in someone's museum, take a bunch of photos, it'd be cute.
Those are my fish, my eyes only. You didn't work hard to collect those fish. I did. They're for me to enjoy and nobody else.
All right.
Stay away.
Okay, fine.
You do need to come to my town and see the stuff I've done to it, though.
Oh, you want to see my town? Because I've done nothing.
Then no. They haven't alluded to what the Museum Day reward is, but it's probably something substantial because most of the rewards from museum-y stuff in the past have been pretty great. And the last one that I know of right now is wedding season, which is June 1st through the 30th.
Oh, yeah.
You can visit Harvey's Island to meet married people and as well as arrange and take anniversary photos with them in the wedding picture studio. And you'll get items, wedding-themed items for doing these things as a big old thanks for helping them do it.
Harvey's Island?
Harvey's Island, yeah.
I have not been there yet. I have it unlocked, I just haven't gone.
I've only been there once, but I've got bigger fish to fry than Harvey right now. I'll visit him probably on the wedding day event or sometime in between that week or whatever. But the update will be out the 23rd of April, so you can download that I think at 12 a.m. So yeah, but that's the bulk of the update. So nothing else. I think there's like some bug fixes and stability patches included with that as well.
That's a big update, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's really sizable for being a little over a month into this. So, good job. I'm interested to see how they're going to do future holiday events, or if they're just going to do them sort of like lumped all at once into one update and then just play that out and then do a big portion of them later. Kind of interested to see how that's going to pan out. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah. So talking about Animal Crossing and with the updates, like if you watch the video for the updates of all these new events that are happening, people have pointed out that there's a teaser about another villager, possibly. Maybe he's a visitor, maybe he's going to be a villager option. We don't know yet.
So this is news to me because I haven't actually watched the trailer.
Okay. Cool thing we talked about it.
Yeah. So I don't know anything. I just know that I read the article about, or I skimmed the article about the new update.
I mean, I did basically the same, except you knew more than I did. Let me send you a screenshot.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is that I have the amiibo. Mm-hmm. It's on my desk.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, with all my other fucking Animal Crossing amiibos that I can't use.
He's like in the video of their event status thing they're gonna have, and we don't know if he's gonna be like a villager option. Maybe he's just visiting because, with Earth Day there's gonna be Leaf.
Well, okay, so if you look at that picture, top left-hand corner, it says Mayday. And if you look at the note, a special visitor who looks familiar might also be there on May Day, May 1st through 7th.
Is that a spoiler?
I believe that's a fucking spoiler.
Ooh, maybe we should talk about if we want to release this.
RIP. Okay. That might be a spoiler. That might piss people off.
Let's cut it.
Yeah, maybe.
Damn.
I just made that because I just made that connection because I looked at... I didn't even...
Well, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have shared it with you.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not too big of a spoiler for me, I suppose.
He says, in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, he has a more event-oriented role, which is he hosts the Garden Safari event.
Yeah.
And he gives you stall furniture. However,
yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
There's a hot discussion about people not wanting him to be a villager option, and the people who really, really want him to be a villager option.
I'm in the camp where I don't want any of the main animals, like the major animals. I don't want them to be villagers because then it becomes sort of like a
collection.
Like I want to get all the main people, blah, blah, blah. I want KK in my thread. I want Captain in my fucking...
Right. Oh, man. But if Captain was there, I would fucking get Captain.
I mean, absolutely. No question about it. But, like, I feel like... Because, like, in some of these Animal Crossing groups that I'm in, people are often trading villagers. Like, they're...
You should invite me to the ones you're in.
Okay.
And then vice versa.
But, yeah, people go on there and they trade villagers, and...
Oh, this one does, too. It's ridiculous.
It's kind of scummy, in a way, and I'd hate for them to put mainline animals in there just so people could trade them out. And I feel like it cheapens the thrill of having these special visitors in your town. You know what I mean?
No, I agree, and I wouldn't want to be a villager, just because they could probably do some cooler stuff with them with events and stuff.
Yeah.
And people do trade villagers. Like, it's kind of weird. It weirds me out how people handle it.
Well, like, in some of the posts that I see about trading villagers, people are like, Hal is moving out of my town. If anybody wants him, it'll be 1,000,000 bells. Or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's super scummy.
You can't control that.
No.
Ugh.
You can't.
So the one that I'm in, I feel like people are generally trying to crack down on people being extortionist about some trades. And with the villagers, there's at least, it's calming down. So, like, there's yard sales that people do, or cataloging, or whatever, that they will at least try to be like, hey, leave a gift, or leave, like, a tip,
right? And
they leave it up to the person. But before all that, it was very scummy, asking for like a bajillion bells or something ridiculous. But now it's starting to calm down, where like, hey, this person's leaving out. If anyone wants them,
come get them. Yeah. I mean, I've seen even people like, you don't have to tip, but like, if you really, I need an incline built and I have a gyroid set up, so nice. If you want to donate to my bridge or incline or blah,
that's
blah,
not
blah.
Bad.
Yeah, so that's like, I haven't really, like you said, I haven't noticed really many, like, as of right now, people being scummy about villagers, like 1,000,000 bells, but I have seen it, and it is particularly scummy. Same. So
it's kind of like a new market setup with a new game, like a new server, and like the auction house has to even out.
Well, I mean that, and like people were selling bells on eBay.
Oh, okay, so let's talk about that. There's a Animal Crossing character. He's a cat with 2 different colored eyes. Mm-hmm. Do you know who I'm talking about? What's his name?
Don't know his name, but I do know who you're talking about.
And I almost didn't want to talk about this because it was very short. Mm-hmm. Raymond.
Oh, yeah, Raymond.
So this cat Raymond is a villager, and a lot of news articles were talking about like the black market, quote unquote.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Because people are scrambling to get this character. Right. Apparently everyone loves Raymond. Everyone wants them in their town.
I mean, he looks like an anime butler sort of thing. Like, he's got the posh white hair, the posh, like, outfit. Like, he looks like...
I bet his attitude reflects that.
Yeah, probably. Like, I've never had him in my town. I don't know anything about him.
Me neither.
But just going on judging a book by its cover.
But people are scrambling over this one villager.
And I don't get it, because it's been going on since basically the game came out.
True. But, like, there's some posts, the most extreme posts that I've seen are people trying to trade their Raymond.
That's bonkers to me, man. It's just a game. Stop it.
Isn't it?
Stop trying to be scum out of something wholesome.
I don't know how you deal with your villagers. I'm at the point now where I feel like I want to try to get villagers that I want. Like, in general, I would love an eagle.
Do you want me to change your mind about that really quick?
Sure.
All right, hold on just a second. I'll get you the picture that made me super sad today.
Oh, no. Was it about the
Yes,
koala?
It was.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Well, here's the thing. I usually never care about who's in my village. Like, whoever comes their way, I'm like, okay, they're here now. I accept it.
Well, like, I'm generally the same way. I'm super accepting of pretty much every villager, just as I am in real life. I'm accepting of literally everybody.
Right.
And there's this post on Twitter that made me so sad. And it said...
I know.
After seeing this post on Twitter, when someone tried kicking Ozzy out, I've decided that I'll never deny or kick a villager off of my island again, ever. No matter how ugly or annoying they can be, everybody is welcome. And the screenshot is a picture of poor fucking Ozzy saying...
Ozzy is a koala.
He's a koala, and he normally walks around looking really frumpy and mad, but he's really fucking sad in this, and he says, "Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you right now. You made me sad." And it's the worst.
I saw that.
This is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm pretty sure this counts as gore.
No, I saw this too, and it made me think about, I don't mind if you want to have certain villagers in your town. I don't care how you play your game. And originally, like, whoever came my way, they're in the town. And whatever, they're there. This is the first game where I thought, you know, I'll start to, like, I just want a eagle. Usually I like Apollo. I don't care. I want an eagle.
I've had Apollo in the last 2 games.
Right. I did too. So, like, I like him. I would like him again, but, like, just an eagle. or a duck, I'm okay with. I need a duck.
I only have one villager that I would trade somebody out in a heartbeat for, and that's Lucky. Lucky is the mummy dog. And
people will kill for Lucky.
He is my favorite, and he will always be my favorite, and I will sacrifice literally any of my current villagers for him. But that's the only exception. Anyone else is welcome. My new current favorite that just came into my town is Doll, and he's a purple and red alligator, and he's super wholesome and nice, and I love him. So he will probably stick around no matter what.
DAL? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know those alligators. They look like their little teeth.
Dude, he's so cool. He is so fucking cool.
My villagers include Fauna and Eric and others, but those two I've had in the past, and I love those characters. I wouldn't mind having newer characters.
Yeah, I think Dell came in City Folk, I believe. Could be wrong. I don't know.
I need a duck. I want a duck. I would love it if it was Joey, but I know Joey, so just a duck. I'm good.
I have an anteater. I have 2 frogs. I have a cat. I have an alligator. I have a hamster named Apples. She's super sweet. And I have an elephant.
My best friend has an elephant and she loves her, so she told me what she liked. So when I have an item in my shop that she would love, I buy it and give it to her.
That's so sweet. I like my elephant a lot because she calls me darling without me having to make her call me that. So, yeah, it's super wholesome. I love Animal Crossing.
But yeah, seeing that Twitter post, I don't know. I kind of agree with it. Like, you shouldn't feel the need to like trade characters like that and extort them.
Well, I feel like it speaks to a more realistic sense as well. Like, you never know who's going to come into your life, whether they be big, small, tall, whatever. You should be accepting of everybody no matter what they look or sound or act like. Like, be tolerant, and other people will be tolerant of you. And I feel like Animal Crossing is teaching people that.
Like life.
Yeah, inadvertently, because life will not. I don't know. I've always been just super like, dude, whoever, it doesn't matter, come into my town and we'll live and be happy and cool, and I won't ignore you, or at least on purpose. So
no, I agree.
Animal Crossing is
That's
good.
All I agree.
And another thing about Dell, he looks like he's wearing a little helmet like over his face because he's got little portholes on the side of his head.
It does. It's cute.
He's good.
I have a character that I started with and it was Snake, and I hated him.
Aww.
Because he looks so fucking stupid. But then I started talking to him. I was like, alright, you have a passion to working out.
I have like 3 of mine in my town that are just meatheads.
Snake is like this. He's super neon, and he wears a ninja suit, and he just looks dumb, and I hated it, but then...
I love him. I think he's great.
He's so ridiculous. And I just after talking to him for a little bit, I was like, alright, you can fine, whatever, you can stay. And I gave him a protein shake. I love him.
He's gonna be the next Hokage.
He wants
to be bad. Okay. I like him a lot.
Look at that dumb smile.
He's so good. Oh. Shit, fuck you, dude. He's great.
Well, that's what I felt. And then after getting to know him, what you should do in life. Yes. And I was just like, alright, you're pretty cool.
Let's leave it to Nintendo to raising this generation, please. Throw your moms and dads out. Nintendo is in.
I think that's all of my
topic.
Animal Crossing. I want to pick the next topic.
Okay.
Recently, there were a lot of issues with Nintendo accounts.
Yes, I have heard.
Really? Okay. So, within the last month and a half, I've had to change my password 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. So I use the first 2. I changed the passwords to something that I could remember. The next 2 times, it was just gibberish. Right. The 5th time, I fucking enabled the 2-step...
2-factor authentication.
Yeah, fucking... If you're gonna keep fucking logging on. I got a lot of stuff from Russia and, South America logins.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't had a single issue at all.
Really?
None whatsoever.
Well, the first 2, I was like, the first one, I was like, okay, weird. That's not me. I'm not in Russia. Second time, I was like,
Did they get anything?
Well, no, nothing.
Okay. So silver lining, I guess, but that's crazy.
I briefly read an article about someone thinking the same way that I did, which is, I don't have any money on my Nintendo account. I don't have necessarily anything that they could take.
Right, because your debit card and stuff's all encrypted.
Right, but I think you can use credit or something, the way the Nintendo shop worked. They still could have bought games and gifted it. or something to that effect. I didn't read the article completely.
I don't know, because I don't think that you can do anything without sufficient balance either on a debit card, credit card, or your eShop balance.
Maybe I'm completely
to my knowledge.
I don't know. But I was very, not concerned about it just because I don't have anything.
I saw an article, I think, yesterday morning where I think Nintendo has finally started investigating some of these cases.
Yeah. So far, I don't think they've said anything official about this thing happening.
No, and I don't think that they will. I think they'll just say we're looking into it, and that'd be the end of it because that's bad PR. So, but yeah, I have heard about that. It's super unfortunate given the circumstances of today's world, anyways. But yeah, I have heard, and it's super sad, and I hate it.
It sucked. I just thought, the second time I was like, well, maybe my password sucked.
Now, what's probably happening is there's probably a key generator that people are using, and it's just putting in a whole mess of just different outputs where, it will guess the password for you.
It did seem like the passwords were very consistently spaced apart.
Yeah, so they're probably using some sort of software to spoof the passwords. That happened with this past year with my bank account information.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I got compromised 4 times last year, and each time I had to get a new debit card. So it may be something similar to that. Whereas I talked with one of my bank accountants, and they were like, yeah, they're probably just using some software just to generate passwords and whatnot, and then just generating credit card and debit card numbers under your name, blah, blah.
Yeah, so every 2 weeks for the past month and a half, I'd change my password.
God, that sucks. People are scum.
Ooh. Do you want to hear something that I might cut out? Osprey.
Okay.
We were pregnant with Sam.
Uh-huh.
We played our DSs.
Right.
He accidentally left his DS. A nurse there stole it.
No.
Sold everything that he had.
No.
And sold the DS.
What a fucking scumbag.
And we had to buy a new deep 3DS rebranded.
Oh my god,
and it crushed him because all of his fucking RPGs saved files.
Oh my god, hours and hours and hours gone.
Hours upon hours.
Oh my god.
And someone at we're having a baby, and you want to be scum and fucking sell a 3DS?
What a piece of shit.
So shit.
God, I hope they die.
We got nothing from it. We talked to a lot of people. We even talked to the OBGYN and be like, hey, is there anything that we can get? Or can we get it back? Or what the fuck? And they were like, no. However, with you saying this, it correlates with other complaints that they've had.
Oh, really?
And they're pretty sure that they know who's doing it. So that person has stolen other things from other people.
Oh my god.
But no, it's just shitty because it's a place where you're going there to get help or you're going to get more information.
Right, feel safe.
You're supposed to feel safe. Obviously the woman's body is involved.
Right.
And there's people there that are compromising the safe haven.
That's disgusting.
And yeah.
I hate the human race so much.
I do too.
That just makes me so sick.
Because Brandon and I used to play 3DS a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
After that incident, we switched to Steam. You know what I mean? So it just wasn't
right. It left a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah, a huge sour taste.
Yeah. I understand that. That's disgusting. I hate that happened so badly. That's so stupid.
So stupid. It's so stupid. Connecting this with something else, someone was talking about, do you play Animal Crossing handheld or do you play it on TV?
Both. Yeah, I play, I play on my lunch. So, obviously I don't have a TV in my truck, but...
You're utilizing the Switch to its completeness.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Sure.
I only do it handheld.
The only type of game that I'll explicitly play in docked mode is fighting games, where I can use the Pro Controller and use that really great sexy ass D-pad.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have to carry a Pro Controller with me to work, so to play on my lunch in my truck. I play mostly fighting games while I'm at home, like BlazBlue, Dragon Ball FighterZ, things like that. I'll play those at home, and then I'll play Animal Crossing in the mornings and then at lunch. I
should get more Switch games. I only play Pokemon and Animal Crossing on it, and I only play it handheld.
I have so many Switch games on downloaded to my shit. I have a 200 gig card, and it's probably halfway full already.
I should get more. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get more Switch games. I love the Switch. I should support it some more.
Sonic Mania, do that. That's a really, really great time waster.
No.
Yeah, dude, Sonic Mania is great.
So Sam found Sonic. Like Sonic XD.
Okay, alright.
And so he's been watching Sonic.
Okay.
And then the new Sonic movie came out, so now he wants to watch Sonic. And Sonic does this thing where, like, he stretches out his legs.
Yeah.
And so Sam's like, so when it happens, he's like, look, see? And he'll stretch his leg out with Sonic.
That's so cool.
And, like, when Sonic runs, he's like, look, see? And he'll run across the living room.
That's so cool.
He's so cute. So, yeah, I do want to get some Sonic games, but I'm not prepared for it.
Oh, man. But Sonic Mania is a really good place to start because it started out as a bunch of non-Sega employees, like people that were just running a website and making Sonic 2 levels, I think. And then, like, the Sonic team were like, holy shit, they're making good Sonic levels. So, like, they brought them on and let them make Sonic Mania. And then it got turned into a real Sonic game. Isn't that fucking great?
That is really cool.
Yeah, it was like my...
Have you seen the Sonic movie?
No. Not yet.
It's good.
I mean,
it's really good.
Applauded them for delaying it and changing what they changed.
No, that's another topic. Let's not get into it.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Whatever. They did that, and it's really good. It's a good movie.
Yeah. No, it's not that I don't want to watch it. It's just that I haven't had time to watch it. Yeah.
Understood.
What were we talking about?
Nintendo.
Okay.
Nintendo account hacking spree.
Okay.
And then we've hit both of my topics, so let's move on.
Okay, well, I've got a short one. Okay, so recently, one of the greatest and probably one of the founding fathers of the handheld market in video games had its 31st birthday, and that's the original Game Boy.
What?
Yeah, it's 31 years old now. It released in 1989, and it's 30...
How old am I?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with that.
You said the original Game Boy?
Yeah, 1989.
31?
31 years old. Yep. Yeah. It was one of the most powerful pieces of tech, or gaming tech, on the market at the time.
Let's take our time talking about the Game Boy.
Yeah, so the Game Boy holds a really special place in my heart. And
same.
Just knowing that this thing was around and still being supported before and after my birth is incredible to me. Because I still have my original Game Boy that my grandmother found there's a reoccurring theme with most of these video game things.
Found the story.
My grandmother, not my mother this time, but my grandmother, she found a Game Boy at a yard sale.
Beautiful women.
Yes, beautiful women. Found a Game Boy at a yard sale. She brought it home. It had like 10 games with it or whatever. And I killed so much time. That's where I found my love for Kirby. That's where I found my love for Pokemon. Like, it was all there. Metroid, like, it was all there. All in one package. And the batteries never died, ever, because it took like fucking 4 of those AA batteries. But 31 years old, can you believe that shit? Isn't that amazing?
It makes me feel really old, but also, like, it makes me reminisce on the type of technology that humanity goes through.
Oh, man.
So, like...
almost monthly.
So, like, when you hit that... Oh, yeah, like, when you hit that next milestone, everything else skyrockets.
Yep.
And then the next thing comes out, and it skyrockets again.
Well,
and we're at a little plateau. Like, when the GameCube, when Nintendo came out, and then when they made their handheld games come out, like, Apple was, doing their thing. Like, everyone else was doing their thing with computers during that time, and everything else just fucking blew the fuck up.
Yep. And I mean, it's really, like, set such a high bar, especially nowadays, where, like, something will come out, and then immediately people will be like, oh, but what will the next thing be like?
The world evolves.
Yeah. Like, and
I feel privileged to feel like I was a part of that as a consumer. Just as a consumer. Absolutely. I didn't make anything.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That the whole generation gap of, like, electronics was making this huge, like, dent in the world. And my grandmother was, like, telling my brother and I, that you gotta get a computer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the world. That's going to be the world.
Yep.
You gotta get one.
My grandmother was the same way. Like, whenever I was just like, Grandma, Grandpa, I want to get into computers. Mom, I want to get into computers. Like, I want to get into new computers. Like, they would, like, pool money together and just be like, all right, well, here's a computer.
So sweet. So sweet. And back then it was stupid expensive to even think about getting something like that.
I got my first non-DOS computer in 2003, and that was when Windows XP was coming standard on all pre-builds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I got that bad motherfucker home. I loaded that shit up. And I played so much Diablo, it would make your head spin.
So my brother was on that curve of everything, and I got the hand-me-downs of it all. So, like, I was, like, a little bit later than that.
But that's fine,
but still
as long as you were there. Like,
yeah, you have to get into this.
Yeah, because it's just going to do nothing but go forward. And that even sets precedence now. And it's crazy to think about.
So insane.
It's crazy to think about.
30 years ago?
31 years. It's crazy to think about Nintendo. Before they made video games, they were trading card and pachinko game makers. They made trading cards and pachinko games. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. And those trading cards, if people still have them, they're worth a fuck ton of money now. Like, man, I could have retired 15 years ago if I had a stack of those cards.
My cousin had the Game Boy, and I was just like, wow. Like, let me play it. He didn't let me play it. But, like, it was so cool. Eventually, I got my first one was Game Boy Color. Mm-hmm. And even then, I was like, color? It was like 2 colors.
It wasn't just 2 colors. Okay. The Game Boy Color
I saw
had,
blue.
It's, I believe...
Oh, at least with Pokemon, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that the Game Boy Color was...
3 or 5 colors.
16-bit.
Yeah, but, like,
no,
earlier...
No, it wasn't 16-bit.
No. Ooh, do we gotta... Early Pokemon game, or at least with red.
It was 8-bit.
And blue. It was still not a lot of color. It was color.
It was 8-bit.
There was color.
There was. I mean,
blew my mind.
Yeah, coming from someone who had played just on the original Game Boy, sticking Pokemon into a Game Boy Color blew my goddamn mind.
Oh, yeah,
When Crystal came out, and I bought Crystal from chopping fucking firewood for 3 weeks... And I put Crystal in my goddamn Game Boy Color that I saved up so much money for. My brain came out through my ass. It blew my mind.
The cartridge was see-through.
It was see-through. It was speckled.
And you could see...
You could see the battery. You could see the board. Oh. And you could see Suicune's fucking dope-ass art on the cartridge. God, I'm feeling all sorts of good
I still
right
have
now.
It. I still have that game.
I still have mine, too. The save battery's dead, but I've luckily transferred up all my Pokemon, so...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You could...
I've traded up all my Pokemon, so it doesn't matter. I still have the cartridge.
No, I'm always like, hey, I can go back to my old Pokemon games.
No, you can't.
And then I load it, and I'm like, I don't.
No,
I'm over this already.
You don't want to do that. I think
I don't.
I think I was talking about playing Crystal in one of the earlier episodes of the podcast, but I think
we briefly touched on it.
I booted that shit up, and I almost puked. I couldn't run. Yep. I couldn't do shit. I didn't have the running shoes at that point.
But that whole cartridge was just like...
No, it was dope as fuck. And then,
it was so cool to have.
Gold and silver were speckledy, too. They just weren't see-through.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go, talking about Pokemon.
So cool. Here we...
Uh-oh.
So easily.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this, I can't believe... I don't know, maybe because I joined the Game Boy a little bit later. I got the Game Boy Color. Even that was a gift. And then the Game Boy DS was a fucking gift for my brother. He's like, I got this. And I was like, fuck you. And then when the next, like when he got over it, he was like, here, you can have this. I was like, okay.
Thanks.
It's great. Thank you.
I mean, I guess not to date myself, but I got into it a good bit late. But the original Game Boy was my first handheld. And then...
I wish I had it.
Yeah. And then I had the Game Boy Color. And son of a bitch, when that SP came out, when the Game Boy Advance SP came out... Man, let's talk about
the SP.
I still have mine. Mm-hmm. I had the black one. And I saved up so much fucking money from chopping firewood and cutting grass to get that motherfucker.
That was backlit, right?
Yes, it was.
What a fucking game changer.
The SP was probably the reason that I did not absorb anything in school at all because it was, you could fold the bitch. You can fold it and put it in your pocket and nobody knew you had it.
So compact, nobody knew.
And you could put it under your desk and just flip that bitch open. And then when somebody was
so small.
When somebody was coming,
so compact.
You just flip that shit closed and stuff it under your butt and nobody knew.
Get out of here.
God damn it. I love the SP. I love it so much. I've got to do a battery swap on mine soon. Like, I got to get a new battery for it. But, oh man, I love the SP so much.
I remember seeing the backlit screen. I was just like, how did I ever live without... Because look at the Game Boy, it had that dumbass, like, magnifier speaker fold out.
I've got that shit.
I did too. I got rid of it because it's so stupid.
No, I still have mine, and it's still installed.
Oh my gosh.
It's still installed.
No.
Yeah. I only really keep it on there because it sits in a box, and, like...
Well, now it's cool.
The stereo speakers, like, fold down so it protects the screen a little bit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, I keep it installed on there.
If you had that, you were freaking cool.
You were balling. But my cousin had it, and then he got the Game Boy Color, and then he just gave me the add-ons and shit for it. And I was like, gee, thanks. These don't do shit. They just make my batteries run down.
Game Boy was a huge lifesaver.
Absolutely. I mean, it made car rides so much more bearable.
Oh, fucking the car rides. I briefly mentioned to you off mic, but like during this whole time of like Game Boy and Pokemon, my grandmother was going through a really hard time. My mom was deciding to bring her into her house to like fully take care of her. And there was a lot of doctor trips for her. So like the Game Boy Color was just my... I didn't know at the time it was my escape through the long doctor visits of taking my grandmother in, and just like it was just there to help. And I got super attached to it all. So I love the Game Boy.
Well, I mean, it gives you a deeper appreciation through stuff like that as well. Like for the times that you were there and the times it helps you get away.
Yep.
So I completely understand that. My 3DS was that for me when my grandmother was going through troubles. So
right, just handheld gaming is just so fucking beautiful.
Absolutely, except for the Vita. Fuck the Vita.
Oh, that's another topic.
No, we can't do that.
Okay, we'll do that some other time.
Yeah, but happy 31st to the Game Boy.
That's insane.
That's amazing. We love you so much. Okay, 2 bits of MMO stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if you know anything about it, but Phantasy Star Online 2 is an MMO that's been out for a real long time in Japan. Next month, it's finally getting a North American release, and I'm very excited about it because I was super tired of playing on Japanese private servers.
Initial release was 2012?
Yes.
And it's just now?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, so it's coming to Xbox first, which is super weird. I think it's actually either... close to being out or already out by the time it's supposed to. I'm not 100% sure. But yes, the initial release date was 2012. And now here it is at 2020. And here it comes next month. Here we are.
Phantasy Star was one of those games that was very close to Dot Hack.
Yes.
So like, I have one Dot Hack game and I loved it. I never beat it, but I loved it. I loved it a lot. If Phantasy Star was like the next step over, where like I knew I would love like the content of it.
Right. Well, I feel like when Dot Hack stopped, Phantasy Star started. You know what I mean?
Up, yeah.
Like it was the natural progression for JRPG at the time. But I'm pretty excited about this because I played it for a while on Japanese private servers, and I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that story because obviously I don't understand Japanese or can read kanji or katakana, so it's very hard. But now we're finally getting it, and I wanted to make mention just in case somebody else was or anybody else wasn't aware.
Why now?
I don't know.
It just sounds so.
It was teased. It is. It was teased forever ago online that we would be getting it in the US. But then all of a sudden everything went quiet and people thought that it got canceled because a lot of MMOs around that time were just getting pushed out to be canceled. But no, apparently it just got on the back burner. From what I understand, just because things were going on and it had to take the back seat for everything else that was coming.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
Better late than
that
never.
It took so long. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I'll be playing it as soon as it comes out, basically.
I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get in day one and play because I've just been waiting. Sitting and waiting. So that's all I got about that.
For like 8 years.
Yeah, it sucks. Stupid. It could have been so far by now, but it ain't.
I don't even understand why now, and then also...
Well, I mean, it still has a huge player base in Japan.
Really?
Yes. Its player base is massive in Japan. It's a good game. Like, not even like trying to butter it up. Like, I played on the private servers. It's a very good game. I don't know about the story and the content, but as far as gameplay and them cosmetics...
I'll check it out. I want to check it out. This is something that a younger me would have really loved.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like...
I don't mind.
That would have been a lot of people's transitional MMO. Because it's sort of like a tab target sort of action combat, like hybrid in a way. So the gameplay would have like swapped it up from tab target to an action combat more oriented one, whereas everything else predominantly in 2012 other than Guild Wars 2 was tab target. Yeah. It would have been nice to have, but hey, better late than never. Thanks, guys. The other one, the original Guild Wars 15th anniversary is coming up, and it's getting a 15 years ago, the original Guild Wars. It's getting a surprise anniversary update. Isn't that crazy? 15 years.
Sorry, I was trying to Google it because I don't believe you.
I'm dead fucking serious. Here's the
15 years.
15 years. Here's the article.
It's still going? Like, the things are open?
Yeah. The servers are still open. It's not in the sense that Guild Wars 2 is. It's more like more instance than Guild Wars 2 is. Wow. If you open the game today, you can go to the celebration at Embark Beach, and you'll find a vendor there who'll sell you some anniversary weapons. For each profession. So you'll be able to grab some freebies and a summon boss thing and stuff like that. But I thought that was really cool. 15 fucking years.
That's impressive. But also, why? Especially when you have Guild Wars 2 out? Like, why?
Well, there's a lot of people still playing Guild Wars 1 because they don't like Guild Wars 2 in the direction that ArenaNet were taking it.
I can understand that.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. There's a reason it's not my main MMO anymore.
Right.
But, I don't know. I think it's just really wholesome and nice that they're still showing the player base that's still on Guild Wars 1 some love. Yeah. They're obviously the real MVPs for sticking with that game for so long.
That's insane.
Because it's super dated, and I don't believe they've had any content since like 2 or 3 years before Guild Wars 2 came out. So they've just been sticking it out, and I don't know if it's just a bunch of RP or whatever, but I haven't played the original Guild Wars in a long time. And I've actually been considering rebuying it because it's on Steam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's like $30. Comes with all the expansions. It frequently goes on sale for like $15. So I'm trying to snag it $50. So yeah, I've been wanting to do another playthrough. I was thinking about streaming it.
Do it. Don't think about it. Do it.
Yeah, you're right. Because I'm a procrastinator. Okay, everyone. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us here at the Midweek Chatterbox podcast. We sure appreciate you and yours and your ear holes. Don't eat any tomato sandwiches, and we hope you have a safe rest of your week. And wash your goddamn hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your goddamn hands, you nasty degenerates.
All right.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.